surprise, surprise, we've got a new Callaway driver, the Epic Speed, the latest in the Epic lineup. In this video, we're going to find out if it does offer anything new, how it performs, and what I think about it. Let's get started. It'll come as no surprise to you that the main emphasis with this driver is based on speed, ball speed, and with the actual speed of the club head as well. In order to give us that speed, Callaway's engineers have developed a new jailbreak technology in the face of the club. The new jailbreak technology is there to stiffen the body in a vertical direction as before, but it's now also doing it in a horizontal direction as well. And as with most technology these days, that's going to give us increased ball speeds across the face, apparently. Next up, we've got something that's quite in vogue at the moment. We've got aerodynamics. This Epic head apparently moves faster than any other Epic head that Callaway have ever produced. Now, probably not going to be able to detect that as a human being, but a test robot maybe could tell us that you're going to pick up, what, 1,000th of a mile an hour or something small like that. Who knows, maybe a little bit more. I'm not going to be able to test it. Recently in a Mizuno driver review, I complained that the driver wasn't, well, jazzy enough really. Well, Callaway have come up trumps and we've got triaxial carbon. Now this triaxial carbon is saving weight from the crown and from the toe, making this driver both forgiving and a little bit more draw bias. So it all sounds really good, doesn't it? As it usually does. But let's fire up the sim. Let's see how this little fella performs. Right then, let's take a look at some of the average numbers for this Epic Speed driver. Carry distance, we've got 275, total distance 298, 163.3 ball speed, 2402 for spin rate, launch angle 12.1 degrees, club speed from me 113. So that's pretty good, I'm happy with that. 275 carry, that's maybe just slightly beyond what I would expect to be on average. 298 certainly is on the higher end of my averages. I'm kind of anywhere between 292 to 300-ish. So 298, really happy with that. That's on the high end. 163.3 ball speed, got to be happy with that. 2.4 spin, really happy with that. A lot of drivers I hit tend to spin around about the 2.6 mark. 2423 is good for me. That's going to maybe squeeze out a couple of extra yards for me. Launch angle 12.1, happy with that. Club speed for me 113 in this normal course scenario when I'm not trying to absolutely smash it. 113, again happy with that. That's pretty much exactly where I would normally be. So all of these numbers are really good, but it's very difficult for me, the tester, to determine whether the technology that we talked about at the start of the video is actually working. How much influence is that having on these numbers? But I've got to say that I'm incredibly impressed by the performance of this Callaway driver. It's certainly on the high end for me. I don't think there's going to be all that much out there that's going to hit the ball much further than this. Now, when it comes to sound and feel, I think that's a very personal thing. There's not a great deal of point in me telling you whether I like the sound and feel of this driver. You've got to go out there and try it for yourself to determine whether you like the sound or the feel. And it's the same when it comes to aesthetics as well. I really like the appearance of this club behind the ball. It's quite a modern, traditional look. It's not overly big behind the golf ball. It's not overly small either. It's not going to scare the living daylights out of you. Don't worry about that. So I think it's going to suit this sort of high skill level to mid skill level player. There are other clubs in this epic range that may suit the lesser skilled individual. All in all, this is a fantastic package, definitely something worth trying. I think it's got to be one of the longest, if not the longest driver on the market. The only downside, it is £500, so that's a lot of money for a lot of people. But if you don't mind flashing the cash, this is definitely one that you should be trying. As usual, if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. You know where the red button is. It's just down there. Give that a little tap, and I'll see you all again soon. But until then, take care and enjoy your golf.